Oh, it's episode 8 from, listen, dear family, I truly do be missing y'all throughout the week. I'm one of those people that can't wait till the next episode. Even I feel like the last episode didn't give us that many answers. I always can't wait. And speaking of that, I think we got some this one. It's some weird ones, some weird questions that I got. You know, first of all, let's start with Boyd. Boyd, what's wrong with you? I think I kind of know, but then I kind of don't know. But I'm somewhere in the middle on it. Anyway, we jump into this episode right after Fatima done killed old Tilly. Fatima done unalived the old lady, the elderly lady that was trying her best to help her out, who just wanted to be a good ear, a helping hand, an old lady who was surviving cancer or whatever Tilly had going on. I just remember she was reading them tarot cards when those crows tried to bust through the window. She should have known Fatima was no good then. Because the crows represent death. And Fatima done killed her ass. You hear me? Listen, let me chill. Anyway, man, Boyd done ran in here and tried to hide this girl in this little bitty shed and done put a talisman on the door. And, you know, I'm going to come up with a plan. I'm going to get with you. Boy, what is you doing? What is you doing? That's my first thought. Listen, it's unfortunate that Tilly did. And it's real unfortunate that Fatima was the one that killed her. But if this wasn't your son, baby, so-called baby mama, would you be doing this, Boyd, if it was anybody else in town? If it was the little police girl that you gonna knock down in one of these episodes, would you be doing this? That's my question. And that's the question most people gonna have. But you don't want to tell the town now. Right now, you and Ellis getting together and y'all coming up with a plan. Y'all scheming. Meanwhile, the town, y'all letting them stumble upon the body of their elder, Tilly. Y'all letting them stumble upon old Tilly. I miss that sweet old lady. She was sweet. And now she gone to be with the ancestors. Oh, because Fatima got a demon in her. Whether it's spiritual or whether it's really in her belly. We'll get to that later on. Anyway, just as I suspected, I mean, who wouldn't have seen this coming? The town immediately thinks Sarah did it. The town want to go out with pitchforks and knives and sticks and whatever they get. They want Sarah. Boy, pull up to the greenhouse, talking to Kenny and the police lady, acting like, you know, yeah, me and Ellis gonna go walk the roads and see if, you know, some random townspeople done came to town that we don't know about. Really, Boyd? Really, Kenny? Really, police lady? Why y'all didn't even listen? Me, I would have sat there and said, so you mean that we might have had some new visitors came to town that we didn't know about, and they don't know nothing about a talisman. They done survived the night and killed the old lady? Come on now, boy. They let them get away with that too easy. Just too easy. That's why y'all trapped. That's why y'all stuck. Y'all not the smartest of people, is you now? Is you? No, you not my deputy no more. The police lady talking about, boy, this we good. No, baby, we ain't good. Not yet. Not yet. Let me quit playing. Anyway, man, we also see in this episode, man, my boy Jim. And Jim, I don't like Jim. I don't like him. I told y'all last episode, Boyd is probably like the only alpha male in this series. He's like the only alpha male we got. Jim just do too much. You know what? When your heart in it and the other person's heart not in it, it's a hard thing to deal with. And I don't think Tabitha just in love with Jim. Like, they married, they got kids, but Tabby ain't in it. Jim let it go. Jim let it go. Go be with Sarah, the girl who tried to kill your son. And who'll be off screen chilling with Ellis. Go be with her. You know what I'm talking about? Let me quit playing. Yeah, man, we see the police lady and Kenny interviewing people, and they upset because they like, nigga, y'all know Sarah did it. Sarah the killer. This the only nigga, did she kill your daddy? Listen, I would have sworn. I'm not as emotionally sturdy as some people when it comes to certain things. Like, I'm just not gonna tolerate certain disrespects. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I am a very logical person, but you just not gonna play in my face like that. I mean, he had a point, but still. The police lady sitting there like, you know, I never knew nothing about this. Of course you didn't. Baby, you just came here and you killed somebody your damn self. We should be questioning you. Unless you trying to. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, yeah, man, they going through that cycle. And of course, they gonna want this Sarah do it. And I wanted this Sarah do it too, but Sarah didn't do it because Sarah was busy with Victor. While Victor in her basement trying to get this doggone daughter to talk, Victor losing his damn mind. Now we gonna jump back. I'm jumping around. Am I jumping around? Because we found out something about what's going on in Fromville. It's a lot of jumping around going on. But I'm jumping around. Because Victor trying to talk to this doll with Sarah. Meanwhile, his daddy, Henry, done went to the bar or has fell asleep in the bar. Or whatever it is where Jay stumbled in. And apparently I was right a couple of episodes ago. I guess the black dude who was the bartender is dead. And he was a figment of Jay's imagination at the tree. Because I haven't realized that till now. I just really haven't been paying attention that Jay's been living here. And the black dude been gone ever since season 1 apparently. How did I miss that? It's like I've seen so many episodes. I just kind of forgot. But yeah, man, Jay come in the house and he hears something in the back. It's Henry back there and putting his clothes on. I'm not even gonna lie to you. At first, I thought Donna was gonna come out that back room fixing that button up. I was looking for that. Her real life husband, Dale, is a swimming pool now. She probably needs some companionship. And Henry do too. But apparently Henry really likes that bottle. And he might like that bottle more than Jade. You know what I'm talking about? He was very disheveled. I mean, Jade is always disheveled too, but yeah. But yeah, Henry even shoots a slug at Jade. Like, what makes you think that you got the answers? What make you think? And I thought Jade was gonna be cocky and tell him, hey, I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm smarter than everybody. He didn't do it. But when Jim come in there and try to check that man about talking to his wife and hipping his wife and stuff like that, like, yeah, he told him, yeah, I am the smartest. What's the point? If I get us out? Jim tripping. Don't be giving her hope and playing with her mind. She not all there right now. Jim. Now, Jay did shoot some slugs at Jim and kind of let him know, like, listen, your wife is a grown woman, and I'm really here trying to figure stuff out, like, you're not doing nothing. What I was really waiting on Jay to say is, listen, I'm more of a daddy to your son and your daughter than you are. You never with that boy. You come crying every time somebody doing something with your son or your wife or your daughter, but you're not a consistent parent. The only thing you care about is that woman that don't care about you. And I understand, Jim. I know what it's like to love somebody who don't love you back. You know what I'm talking about? I get it. But that's what's going on, Jim. The nerve of you. Meanwhile, Henry sitting there hitting his little drink like, nigga, this intense. Check out the tea. Am I Henry in this show? Without the pedo look. Am I Henry in this show? Anyway, man, Jim is down there with Tabitha's wife, man. And Tabitha's wife goes down there with Victor, and he's trying to figure out, where to hear the dog talk. And that's when he realized it was in the church. Because he was playing hide and go seek with his sister, and his sister never hid in the church. And he went in the church, and this is where he saw Christopher and the dog talking. So he goes to the church, and Victor realizes that the damn dog was never talking. See, his daddy knew the boy was crazy. That boy off something. But he started to remember what happened, and he remembers that the boy in white was actually talking to Christopher. And the boy in white was telling him secrets that the town needed to know. Some very intense secrets. Let's jump around again. Let's get to the jumping around. You know what I'm talking about? First of all, Julie asked Randall to go back to the little weird spot where they felt the weird stuff. Randall, it was a no-go for Randall. He wasn't trying to do that. Randall like, baby, I already smoked some pot with you. You ain't got no more bud. I'm not going back. I was scared. It freaked me out. I was uncomfortable. Randall did the right thing. But you know what Julie did? She took a little brother. Where are you at, Jim? Father, Mr. Matthews? You're never watching your kids. He done made her watch her baby brother. She done took the baby brother to the place, and now she done spazzed out. She on the ground having a seizure. And ain't nobody around with a Capri Sun. Nobody's around with a Capri Sun passport. She flipping out. Little E-Man too small to pick her up and drag her away. But anyway, she started having these visions, or can I call them visions? It's more or less like she dream walked, or spirit walked, or it was some astral projection going on. Whatever happened, her body was there, but her mind wasn't. It was like absence of mind, absence of body. I don't remember how the saying goes. But that's what happened. All of a sudden, she inside the tunnels. She hearing voices. She can hear her mama voice. She can hear all type of people voices. She also hears boys screaming. You know, talking about screaming, help, help, help. When the man that was hanging on the wall from one of the seasons earlier tell her, hey, Julie, he calls her by name. I don't know who this man is. Because apparently, whatever dream walk or spirit walk she done did, She done went back through time. And he tells her, Harry, throw the rope. He needs that rope. She throws the rope down, and boy, like, oh, what is this? We seen it. We remember from the earlier seasons. He began to pull himself out, and the man on the wall tells her, Julie, you got to leave. For them things come back. Harry, you don't have much time. You know, she walks off. She begins to hear other people screaming. You know what I'm saying? And that's when little E-Man comes back with Kenny and the police lady to go on and drag her away and pull her apart. Of course, she wakes up and they asked her what happened, and she kind of just grabs her face. Like, I don't know if next episode she gonna explain, but that's one of my big things about this show that I have a problem with. Nobody on this show who goes through things gets in the huddle and talks about it. Like, how come y'all don't have a meeting of the minds? Like, why y'all don't have y'all own little separate group where y'all sit and have a powwow and discuss y'all visions or voices y'all hearing or weird things that y'all don't do that. The town don't have town meetings where we discuss it with everybody, and even in your little huddle, y'all don't get together. We saw when Randall tried to ask, what's the name about? She denied it. Like, Julie and Randall, now they both know that they going through stuff, but everybody else. And then you got Elgin. Oh my gosh, let me get back to this. Boyd, Donna, and Ellis have a confrontation. Well, basically, Boyd and Ellis are having a confrontation when Donna walks in on him, because Donna's about to tell him that, hey, everybody about to group up and ride on Sarah right quick. They just don't know that Sarah's been helping Victor and Tabitha through whatever Victor's going through concerning his dog before Victor realized the dog can't really talk. But, you know what I'm saying, Donna walks in and she's like, hold on, what's this? This fishy. And boy, just go ahead and drop dime. He just go ahead and tell, listen, Sarah didn't do it, man. Fatima did it. Fat Mama done killed Tilly. And he tried to explain that they coming up with something, and they trying to, and Donna was like, no, you got to be honest with people. You got to tell, the people don't believe in you like they used to, boy. And then she hit him with something that I done heard before in my life. If you don't tell, I'm going to tell. How you going to decide to snitch on us? We did this together. What you mean? I got to tell, or you going to tell, or you don't want. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought Boyd or Ellis was gonna go on there, blam, 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 just blow Donna right up out her button up. They didn't do it. They let Donna walk on out. Boyd go to the back to get Ellis some stuff, because I guess apparently he's okay with his son living in the wilderness with the killer. You know what I'm talking about, with the murderer. But and his son even asked him, like, well, if you could have did it different with mom, what you have? Like, boy, your mama was finna kill you. Boy, you is tripping. Your mama was finna peel your cap back. I just had to get that out there. I think people forget that was the situation where Boyd killed his wife. Like, she shot a lot of people. She did a lot of damage. Not excusing Sarah. Not excusing Fatima. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, before they get back, Fatima not even there, because Elgin done went there. Elgin taking pictures. The pictures done showed us some weird stuff. I know I skipped over Elgin because he's kind of a boring character to me. But yeah, the pictures done showed them stuff. Elgin done went and stole some medicine. He done went and stole some stuff to draw blood. Man, this doggone creepy zombie thing done showed herself to Fatima before Elgin came. And Elgin done took Fatima down somewhere, and apparently she is having a baby. She just not having a baby she thinks she have. I don't know what's finna come up out of her. But whatever it is, and whatever Elgin got going on, it's weird and it's creepy.
Take me off. Take me off.
Thought he had a chance with old Julie when he was smoking pot with her before she leaked over Randall. Apparently Elgin the crazy boy. He's Sarah. Because he finna trap her in this little dungeon so she can have this little weird demon baby for the little zombie creature. Because he think it's going to help them get out. Like, I just don't know what's going on. Like I said, I don't know why all the people that have weird stuff happening to them, that have weird dreams, visions, that hearing voices, seeing buzz, why they not getting together and talking about this stuff? Everybody keep avoiding each other like we not all in a weird place with crazy stuff going. That's why you can't figure out how to get home. Because everybody keeping secrets and everybody ashamed and acting like it's only stuff happening to you. That's how Sarah ended up killing people and opening doors and dropping. Y'all don't talk about nothing. I don't know what Elgin got going on. I don't have much sympathy for Fatima either. I done went over all the reasons why I don't like Fatima over the past 4 or 5 breakdowns, but this was weird and creepy. He drugged that girl back down those steps by her foot. It's weird and creepy. But let's get back to Julie and the whole time jumping and the dream walking the spirit. What's going on? Because I've wondered this. I've heard people say this a few times, like, are they jumping around in time? Like, even with the little creatures, are the creatures people that's been there before, or people that's currently there that's done died and done transformed into them creatures? What are them people? Who is the man that's hanging on the wall? Who is that? Because he knew Julie by her first name pretty good. And the man on the wall even knew Boyd's wife's name. You know, even though Boyd's wife was kind of coming to him in visions too. That's weird. Even when Elgin went down and found the man dead, you know, the skeleton, he had on the clothes. Like, I seen people had pictures with Jade with that same outfit, and people was like, is that Jade? Like, so is it something that's going to happen in the future that's showing up in the past? Like, what is going on? You know what I'm talking about? Like, why did Tabitha, you know what I'm saying, have visions of this place as a kid? Why was Henry's wife, Miranda's, like, what's going on? Is there some time displacement going on here? That's what was happening on Lost. You know what I'm saying? And I know this show mirrors Lost a lot, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot to think about. It's taking me all over the place. Junior.